Alrighty. Hello, all of my fellow goblin farmers. It's Barnacle back again for another episode of Farming on the Emerald Coast by CCS 101. And this is episode 7, maybe? I think we're on episode 7. So, last time when we finished, we completed our grass field over here, got it planted. It says perfect, needs rolling, but perfect pH, perfect nitrogen. We're at 104% yield, so that's pretty good. We could get as high as 114 or whatever it said. So here's our contractor yard for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. We have a multi-fruit silo, buying silo there by 82 Studio. We have a lime spreader by 82 Studio. We have a Kubota seeder and a Kubota sprayer from the Kubota equipment pack. I don't know who makes them, but this 3 storage shed was already here when we bought this property. So I added 3 more 2-door sheds that are from the same pack so that it sort of matches. We have a liquid fertilizer and herbicide tank over there. We have the Lizard 6MT, 9MT by, I think, Black Sheep Modding there. And then I just purchased, there's a diesel tank over there. I think that's in-game. I just found this mod on the mod hub, which I think is perfect for this yard. Right, so it's super skinny. It almost looks like it goes with this building, and it's, you know, supposed to be like underground storage, right? But it's a multi-fruit silo, so we can put, I'm pretty sure we can put everything in there. If not, I'm gonna get rid of it. But potentially what I want to use this for, like, we couldn't fit a big silo on this property, right? But we do need a place to store like grass, hay, silage, things like that that we get. You know, any grain that we get from harvesting contracts that is left over, right? Instead of selling it, we want to keep it and sell it at the most opportune time, right? So my potential is to have that. We need some sort of silo. This is not a farm yard. It's a contractor yard, but we do need a place to store all of those things. So I think that was perfect, right? It works out perfect there. So this was the original one. The tank is over there. And then our tractor that we found on sale is this Kloss 660. 660 Arion. With the front loader back there. So she's a little bit of a baby. She's only about 200 horsepower. So we will need a bigger one. And then our TLX 3500 truck, which just so happens to be at our actual farm property that we are apparently doing nothing with, is right here. This thing is amazing. We're using it right now as a liquid storage tank and sprayer. So we could spray slurry if we wanted to. And it has interchangeable backs, right? So we can get a tipper or whatever we need there, which is probably what we're going to do next. Because, so, I started this video, and then I had to completely start back over, because I downloaded a mod for Lime contracts, and I wasn't really sure, or I didn't realize actually that it was a mod when we started doing Lime contracts, and it doesn't really appear to be working. So, I think the road went this way, yeah. So I tried it 2 different times. I tried a Lime contract. It didn't work. I completely rebooted the game. It still didn't work. So I got rid of the mod, and so we're not doing any Lime contracts. So what we will be doing, and of course you guys won't know any of this because you didn't see that part of the video that I recorded for the last 2 hours. So what we will be doing is doing harvesting contracts. So right now we have soybean contracts and corn contracts, and there's actually cotton too, but I don't think we're going to do any more cotton. We had our share of cotton already. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do the soybeans ones first. We are going to hire a worker to do the actual harvester. Then we are going to get the tipper that goes with this truck, or we're going to get the tipper, or we're going to get the bigger TLX truck with the auger wagon or whatever on it. I haven't decided yet on that. And so we're going to handle all that, but we also have the, whatever it's called, extended straw mod or something, so we can get straw on soybeans, corn, canola, sorghum, and something else that I don't remember. Did I say soybeans? Soybeans, corn, canola, sorghum. I think there's another one. And then I also got collect straw at contracts, right? So we're going to be able to collect a straw at contracts, and the two contracts are corn and soybeans. So we'll be able to do both of those. So here we are with this beautiful 82 Studio TLX 3500. I love it. In Klaus green, because we are going to be a Klaus contract yard. And yeah, so that's it. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the contracts in a second. But before we get to working on all of that stuff, let's do this real quick. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we are going to borrow the equipment from Isaac. Isaac said we could borrow his equipment. We just need to pay for the gas and stuff, so he's charging us $3,000 to borrow his equipment. What we really want to do is we basically just want to use the header, or the harvester, right? And the reason we're borrowing him from him instead of anybody else is because it's a Klaus, right? So, and then this is the soybeans one. So, wait, this is soybeans one. Which header goes with soybeans? Because I think this contract thing is messed up somehow, but, right, this cotton harvester pack is perfect. This, you do not harvest corn with a potato harvester or soybean harvester, whichever one that is. So that's messed up. I don't know if you use this rolly thing, the rolly header, or the corn header for soybeans. So I think that's messed up. Right? You do not pick cotton, also with the Homer, or whatever, the Grimmy potato picker, whatever one that is. This one is the harvester with the header for soybeans. But, you know, this is 13. Like, I don't understand why the equipment costs so much different on all these different contracts. So this is corn with a corn header, right? So that makes sense, right? That one fits. But then this is corn with a Grimmy thing. So this thing is all messed up. So before I take a contract, what I want to do is just confirm for my own sanity which header does what. So soybeans is a regular header. The corn headers, which are not in here. Corn headers are separate. Corn headers just do corn and sunflowers. Yeah, so I didn't really understand what's going on with all that business. It's not like they're modified or anything. So we want to make sure we take the contract that has the right equipment, right? So that's the key. Oh, let's see if there's any sales today. Any more sales? No, the same stuff. Okay, unless we want to get that John Deere, but we don't. All right, so I think I just blew out my microphone. Sorry about that. So we want to harvest Not this pack, even though it's Klaus, because that's not going to get us any soybeans. This one, we could get the Fent Ideal. I mean, that's a nice harvester. So we could get that. Start with that one. Oh yeah, we can get this. We can get this one. 13,271, or look at that, 5862. Like, why would we not just take that then? Like, I don't even understand what's like. None of this stuff is really like making a lot of sense to me. Corn, soybeans, 13,000. We're not paying 13,000 for the same amount of equipment that we can get for 5,000, and this is actually a better truck, or you know, maybe potentially, right, bigger. So we're gonna borrow this equipment, even though I would like to get the other one, but we'll save ourselves. Or we could be like, well, we're renting it for longer, we're gonna use it on other fields, so let's charge ourselves more. Maybe it's just charging because it's longer. It's 102 acres. Compared to hers, which is only 45 acres. Maybe it's like it takes into account the amount of time. So 102, so it's like double would be 12,000 plus, you know, maybe it's about the same. So based on acreage. So it's equipment usage based on acreage. I'd say that's fair. So let's take this one. Because we don't really need that. We just need this. Yes, yes. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow the items from Josiah. And then I am not going to turn in Josiah's contract, but we are going to complete the contract because all of the soybeans go to Escambia. So we don't want to take more than one at a time that goes to Escambia. Trust me, don't do it. It will get messed up, and then you'll end up owning grain from your own pocket to finish the contract. So take this contract, complete the contract, do not turn it in because we're going to keep the equipment. Then we'll take the next contract and then so forth. All right, so this is field 42, which is pretty much the biggest field on the map, I think. 48, 42, I think they're... I don't know why that takes so long to load up. 48's 37.31 hectares. Yeah, so 42 is the biggest field on... Oh no, maybe this one. Yeah, whatever field that is, the biggest one. Field 45. Ugh, yeah, that's the one we plowed. Whew, man, that was a disaster. Alright, so we're good. So let's hop on over to here. Why they don't just put the header on the trailer? Like, life would be so much easier for us if that was already the case. So we'll get this set up. Now I'm going to need to take out a massive amount of loan because I decided that it's time that we buy some equipment that we actually want to use. So what I'm going to do, or my plan is, let's see. This header, that header trailer is like way too big for this header. Like seriously, look. I didn't see it auto lock either. Did you guys see it auto lock? I didn't see it auto lock. Let's move it up a little. Actually, I think this might even be the wrong side. Isn't it the other side you put the header on? I think so. This is not the right... That's what I'm saying. These rentals are not the right equipment that you need. Oh, seriously? Oh, this is a Hardy or whatever Nardi trailer, so I want to go this way. Thanks. Okay, right into a tree. All right, so that's wonderful. Of course, nothing ever works properly. Put this over here. Disconnect it. We'll come over here. The 720 Trion. Tyrion. Like Lannister? So I think the header actually goes on this way. I feel like nothing just happened. I think it might have actually just locked. It was hard to tell, but it looked like it did. Alright, so let's go get this guy started. Okay. Rear steering. All right, good. 1 second. All right. We are now on field 42, hopefully. Yeah, we're right here. It was a disaster kind of getting here, but we're here and we're ready to go. XVB. So we will... What do we need to do? I guess let's go down and check and see if we need a headland done at the top. Oh. And let's make sure we enable straw swath so we can pick up the straw. Yeah. So we'll be able to make some extra money from that. But first we'll be saving it. I don't know if we should bale it or if we should just pick it up loose. I don't know. So this is a huge field. So yeah, and then I think we can do that field right next door. Of course, you know, the tractor doesn't just stay straight unless we just do this, turn on GPS, do lines, set our area. Go forward a little bit. Confirm the area. Go forward. Apparently auto width is never set right. Alt X and let her go. Okay. So that'll keep her straight. Yeah, so let's see. 41 is right over here. I think we have a contract for that. Oh, it's cultivating. I don't know if we want to do the cultivating job. It's a small field, so 6,800 or 6,600. So it's a pretty good price, but this field pays a lot. So we're definitely going to do this. And then we need to go and... Oh, we need to turn on the time. Get the time going. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, then we need to go get some equipment. So I talked to the bank. And the bank has agreed, since we have established ourselves as contractors in the town, and we've done multiple jobs for a couple of different farmer families throughout the town, so we have references. The bank has agreed to lend us whatever money we need for equipment. So we will go ahead and do that and buy what we need. I don't know what we're going to get at first, but we'll figure that out. And the first thing that we need is probably a tractor and something to deal with this straw. So either baler or a big forage harvester. So I think we just take the straw loose for now. And then I think that's the best way to go. So we are now able to get loans from the bank, so that's good. We're gonna stick with 82 studio equipment, so there's a lot of that I want to get. All right, reverse. There's a fence right there with collisions. So, man, okay, reverse. Let's go. Forward. Oh, you know what else you can do? You actually can, well, it's probably not set up right, but you can turn it 90 degrees and get it going this way. But we'll make a big header row up here, and then you should have enough room at the other end with the road down there. So except for where that water, can't see it here, but I think down, yeah, right down there, there's a little bit of a river thing. So we'll see how he handles that. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna definitely do something with the straw. We're gonna collect all the straw. We are going to buy a tipper for... Actually, I'll just wait. Oh, see, I'm getting off. Since this is so big and it's going so slow and we're gonna lose a lot of time, I will just pause it here, and then I'll come back to you guys when we're ready to buy some stuff. Hold on. So, kind of amusing. I wasn't even able to get all the way around the field because the field is so damn big. We did the western side, the northern side, and we're just starting to come down the eastern side of this field, and we only got, what would we say, maybe halfway? Just short of halfway down the eastern side of the field, and we're full, 10,500 liters. So, we need to deal with that. So, we're leaving this here. We're going to come over here. We're going to look and see what we can purchase. Nothing on sale. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan. I'm just going to take out all the loan. I don't know. Take out a bunch of loan. So, I've kept, like, maybe you guys will see all this, right? But I've kept this stuff pretty much normal based on what we've done. The only thing different in here is I did not charge myself construction costs and landscaping costs, right? For setting up the... that's all we can borrow. 500,000 total. That's not really good for us. So anyway, what I was saying is... Right, so... The buildings we paid for... And the machinery we paid for... But the... And the land that it's on we paid for. But the painting and the leveling and things like that... I didn't charge myself for. And the buying and selling of the tractors that we did, so... Because I've been using this as a little bit of a test map, so... Don't be too confused about that, but the money that you see in our money area is how much that we actually have. So, because we also got those collectibles, remember, in that one stream. Alright, so this is what we have. We need... So I'm thinking maybe we get another... We can get a tipper... If we get the TLX one, which is actually, let's go here, here, here. All right, this one, no, none of these. This one. This one holds everything. And including lime, including anything that we could possibly need. Even straw we can put in there. What about this? This is just TMR, right? Because it's just a mixer. So I think we'll get this for our pickup truck. I can set it to 108,000 liters. Otherwise, we get the big one. Is it in here? Look at all the different beds that they have. We can go to the XL stuff. TLX dumper. That doesn't really hold very much. This guy holds 500,000. So we could get this for the Winterwolf. We could buy the Winterwolf. It's under trucks. And then there's also the Homer Auger. Where's that truck? So here's the Winterwolf. I love that truck too. This one. The Phoenix Agri Work. So we could buy that. And that actually holds an auger wagon. This one that can hold 115,000 liters, but it's an auger wagon, not really a dumper. So I think we get the dumper for our pickup, and see how she do. So let's do that. This dumper. We will do it not forestry, unreal capacity, because you know, that's how we roll. Strobes, yes. Work lights, beacons. I think we do that. I think we do that. Attachers in the back. Adjustable, fixed. We don't really need... Oh, we're paying for that anyway. I don't know. Weird. Main color. Klaus, of course. Design color. Pure white. We don't have aged white, but... We'll go pure white. There's nothing. though, so whatevs. Oh, for the cover. If we use the cover. Do we want to use the cover? Probably. Unreal. Extended. Standard. Forestry. Unreal. I think we go with Unreal. With the cover. Okay. So we're going to buy that. I'll probably just cut this out because you guys probably don't really need to see that. I'll just show you that I bought it. Gosh. Ugh. So that means we need a place for this. And I think the plow is in there. So we're going to use this garage here as our truck implement storage, which means the tractor will have to move out of there. Alright, so the tanker is here. We're gonna get down there and get the tipper, but then we also need a forge wagon and a tractor. So we're not going to be able to manage that, I don't think. Maybe this... Well, yeah. We could maybe pull the forge wagon with this thing. So I have to see what's cheaper. The forge wagon or a baler. But then if we have a baler, we're going to need a trailer too, right? Oh, well, we could have just used that guy's stuff, but I forgot we had that, actually. The least stuff. So we could have spent the money on the forge wagon instead of this tipper, but this is cool, though, right? Goes with our contractor yard idea. All right, let's see what else we can get. Anything on sale still? No. Alright, so we need a forge wagon probably. Where are those? Here. We want a high capacity one because... right, because... 50,000 liters. So we get this Klaus one. 44. For 116. Because they're going to fill up quick, right? So 116 for that. What about a tractor? Oh, actually, horsepower, does it say? 220 horsepower. So our little tractor could pull it. It wouldn't like it very much, but it could do it. What about a medium tractor? We get the Axion 162. If we get this guy, 205 horsepower, 215, 235, 264, 295. 295. That'll be our general use tractor. But we're almost already maxed out, so then we wouldn't be able to afford the tipper or the forge wagon. I guess we could lease the forge wagon. Should we buy the forge wagon and lease the tractor? Or do we borrow a tractor? Or do we use our baby tractor? Our baby tractor is 205 horsepower. Forge wagon suggests 220 horsepower. So I guess let's get this. We can add the silage tank later. We're not going to change the tires because we can't afford anything. We could, though, go Michelin, but does that really matter? We're going to buy this. Maybe we just sell the straw so we can get the money back. And I think we try to use our little baby tractor for a while. So I'm going to take this guy down and go pick up the soybeans. And I'll see you guys when I get there. All right. Let's go down and pick up the soybeans. So right here, this river crossing right here is actually probably going to be an issue. Hey, you know what? While we're here, there's a collectible here somewhere. Right here. We're going to go ahead and take it. Thank you. Then I can buy my tractor. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so that's probably going to be a problem for the AI right there. That river area. But... oh, right here. Oh! Missed the turn. Missed the turn, boys! That's alright, we plowed that field. We can drive on it if we want. Cover, open. Booyah! Alright. I keep wanting to push W over there, I don't know why. Enter. Pipe out is O. Are we far enough? We are not far enough. We're pretty close, though. Fill her up, baby. Alright, so I think I might just set the AI from here. I'll just have the AI go from here and see how he do. Alright. We got all kinds of issues with this other stuff. AI is H, right? Yep. So everything is good. We should be good. Everything looks good. Start him. Yeah, you don't really need to dump anything. Thanks. You could close that. Alright. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go back here. This is a disaster, actually, problem here. Because I tried to get the AI to move the tractor down there, and he couldn't do it. So, too much of a problem trying to get that set up. We're gonna get this tractor out of the way for now. Here, the tractor just rolls forever, this tractor. We're gonna go ahead and buy the Axion 860. What happens if we go up one more? Large tractors. The Fendt Black Beauty, we should have just kept it. We get the 2960, or the 960. That's 445 horsepower. That's a whole nother 100 horsepower. So I think we're good if we stay with the medium tractor for now. I mean, it's pretty much the biggest thing. 287, 300. 313. That's actually a little better. 310. 235. The Voltra 305. 280, 305, 295. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll just get this. The Axion 870 with 295 horsepower. We won't change anything else now because we can't afford it. Oh, we still can't afford it. Actually, it's 230. So we actually have to go down in horsepower. What's the most amount of horsepower we can get right now? 235. Which only a little bit more than the other one. Guess we're not buying it now. We'll still stick with this one. 35 horsepower. More than this, right? This has like 205. She'll just have to do her best. Alright, I'll see you guys when we get down there and start bailing. Or start picking up. Alright, let's see. We're here. A couple things. I wanted to see where we can actually sell the straw. If it's close by. Yeah, we could sell it at the biogas plant for $41 for 1,000 liters. And the biogas plant is literally right here. It's actually right behind us over there. The animal dealer is not near us, I don't think. The animal dealer is here. So we're down here, so easier to get there. If we can sell there, can we sell there without owning? I think we can, right? So that's what we'll do. We're gonna whip it in here somehow. Ugh. Didn't make it. Big trailer. Turn. Okay. And we're good. Okay, straighten out. Seriously. Just the camera throws me off. Alright, so we're good here. So looks like everything is fine. We're just gonna pick up the straw. And then I will show you when we get to the BGA how much we make per load. So it won't be much, but something's better than nothing, right? Plus, it'll help us get closer to getting a bigger tractor. Which is what we need to do. Although this is doing fine right now. But let me tell you, going up the hill there, coming out of town, I could only go 7 miles an hour with the empty trailer. So, just saying. She's doing her best, but don't expect too much out of her. Alright, let's check over here real quick, make sure we're doing good. Nope, she's waiting. Luckily, the pipe is on the right side, so that's always a bonus. No, we need to be over here on this one. I think being right on the mound is about the right place to unload. Somewhere right on there. Boop. Yeah, so if we were over on that side, I think we'd still be good. So that's good. They'll take care of themselves. Let's keep going with the straw. With 30%. So it looks like we might... Get 2 rows. 2 rows at a time won't be too bad. And the BGA is not far away, so we can get over there, drop it off, and keep going and crank it out. Alright, I'll show you guys right when we get back over there. So, we should be able to sell at the BGA, even though we don't own the BGA. But I don't know actually where that would be, since we can't see the markers. Like, would it be here? Not really getting an offload sort of deal. So, that's the case. I don't know. Not sure what the deal is here. Not interested in buying the BGA. So there's that. So maybe... like, we can't see the trigger because there isn't one there. Slurry. Burn off. Typically we drop in those green bins, right? So and then not sure why there's a lawnmower on top of there, but whatever. So there's that issue. So I don't really know what to do here. Because it does tell us that we can sell... oh no, at the biomass power plant. Not biogas. Where's biomass? Debris, Southern, Agrichem. Excuse me, sorry. Probably at the animal dealer. Liquid manure, buying station, animal dealer, livestock market. No, not there. Deep South granaries and hydrus. I think that's in town. Oh, that's us. So, greenhouses, outlets, farmers market, compost, dairy. I bet you it's at the compost area. John Deere, spinnery, doormat. It still says doormat there, but I sold that, so. Lime, fertilizer, propane, gas station, pig food, Emerald Shores. Yeah, so I don't really know. Here, metal recyclers, carpentry. I mean, conveniently here would be good. Well, Scombi is here, so we're dropping the grain only right here, so that's good. That's good for us. Ag sales, debris crusher, agrichem, grapes, oil. Yeah, so I don't really know. I guess I'm gonna have to go to here, the animal dealer. Oh, is that what that means? In? That's like in. This is production, so that's out. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Debris in. Southern style, bagged in. Alright, well, if you guys know what is the biomass place, if that's different than this one where I'm at now. So yeah, because I'm not paying 1.8 million or 1.08 million. Not doing that. This is compost here, but it's viable. So, I don't know. What happens? Can you like do, click here, tag place. That's what maybe we need to do. But it probably just tags it in real life. Oh, right here. Oh, up in there. Okay. Well, that helps. No trigger for us to see. I don't think we've turned off the triggers, so let's get in there and drop this stuff. Back it up. Back it on up. Nope, turned way too much. Way too much overcompensating. Little turns, baby boy. Okay, well, we still didn't get an unload trigger. So, don't know. Dunno. No other options. If I turn here, no options. Switch back and forth. No trigger. Like it doesn't say unload, right? Typically that's what, I? So unless it's like I gotta, you know, with a forklift or whatever, put them up in there. Which could be the case. Like you can only do bales and you gotta drop them in there. Right? But that kind of sucks. Just saying. So looks like we're going to the animal dealer. Which I didn't want. Okay, why is super strength on? Not good. Just let me in. Let me in. I'm too far away now. Oh great, now nothing's working. This guy's empty again. Alright. Or full, I mean. No crop destruction on contracts. So we're gonna just drive over there. No one will know. Hello? Really? How am I too close? Come on. We're getting basically 10% per 10% of our capacity for every emptying of the harvester. So that's not bad. All I gotta do is be careful when I'm dumping, because the 82 Studio stuff like fast dumps. So that could make for a bad day. You drop everything in there, so sorry. Alright, so I guess we try to go to the animal dealer. Maybe the animal deal. Now I'm seriously, come on. Like every little thing is like, oh, and now I got super speed on. Okay, that's wonderful. Like you're stuck on here, like I don't really even understand. If I turn the wheels all the way this way, can you go? How about if I go this way and back up? Okay, and then go forward. Okay. And plus, I don't even know how to get in and out of this place. If I turn here... Yeah, so you can't get over the railroad tracks anywhere, doesn't look like. So yeah, I'll probably cut all this out, obviously. Because you guys don't want to see me going to the wrong place, apparently. Alright, well, here's the animal dealer. If you guys can let me know what the deal is with the biomass thing, that would be good. Looks like it's in the back. Hopefully it's not just bale drop off. But we have the slurry pickup, we have the manure pickup, or sell point, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, apparently this was not the way to go. Okay. And now I'm just going to get stuck back here. Definitely. The days that I have, I tell you. Hello, cows. I like seeing animated cows. That's always wonderful. We want the back end to go that way. Yeah. Camera always wants to be turning the wrong way. It seems like to me. This is a long way to back up. Oh, now we got straw dump off. Alright, so. And actually some issues with collision. Alright. So we'll see how much we get. It's not going to be much. For a full load, we are getting $1,800. Not even. All right, wonderful. Is it worth it? Probably not. So maybe we take one load. Maybe we're just going to do... I mean, $1,800 is $1,800, but maybe we'll just unload the amount that we get from this field into our silo and keep it for ourselves so we have it in the future when we need it. And I mean, you know, whatever, if it's 20 loads of straw, we're talking about $30,000-$40,000. So that's kind of a lot of money in the whole scheme of things when you're poor. So, all right, I will get back to you guys when we get back over there. Hold on. All right, my people. We are... I don't even think we're halfway done. Let's look. Harvest, yeah. 33% done. I've been here for hours. Feels like for hours. Not sure. You guys have to check. At the top of my top right above the game time has my actual time, so we'll find out how long I've been here. But anyway, our truck is full of soybeans. We're going to take it over to Gambia, whatever it is, and see what we're getting for that. Be interesting to know. I love the fact... I really like the idea of being able to drive this truck instead of a tractor and a trailer, too, because it's faster, it's lighter, and it's also shorter. So I've been trying to take the straw over to the animal dealer, and I can't get the forage wagon to dump in there. It keeps... I mean, I eventually get it, but it's become too complicated. So I decided to take everything back to the shop, drop it in the shop silo, and then we'll decide what to take it. Because I can load it in this pickup truck. It's considerably lower than the forage wagon. And then we can take it over. I think I passed it. Did I pass it? I think it was before the railroad tracks. Yeah. Escambia grain. Alright, so here is the... Where's it tell us how much we weigh? 86.70? That doesn't seem logical. Now, here's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. I think I remember in Farmer Klein's video that one of the grain elevators, and I don't remember if it was this map or another map, but one of the grain elevators made you think you needed to go one way and you actually need to go the other way. So we're gonna hope this is the right one. Watch how fast it unloads. So let's hope this is the right place. I guess not super fast, so that's good. But anyway, this truck is a lot lower, and I can hold 113,000 liters. And so we can put the straw in there. Yeah, good. 32% transported. So it's going to take 2 more truckloads to unload this map, or this field. So, alright, that's all I wanted to show you guys. So, stay tuned for the next load. And we'll see if we actually get at, like, 64 or something. I'll be back with you then. Alright. Let's go deliver our second load. Oh my god. This chair's stuck. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go deliver our second load of stuff to Escambia. Whoa, 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 whoa. And see where we are actually. 70% progress. Actually, details on. 75% of the field is completed. And delivered 105,000 liters. We need a total of 313,000. Right? Roughly. So, we got our second load. And good, if you look at my time up at the top, you can see how long I've been here. It's ridiculous. These big fields, we're going to need to do something different if we're going to do these big field contracts. It's totally too much. I mean, it's alright if we're doing some other contracts, I guess. I suppose we could be doing like the corn fields while this soybean one is going on. Which maybe that's what we'll do with the next one. But I think we'll wait until maybe tomorrow or whatever. This should get us at... Oh, I also sold back the forage wagon. I wasn't really happy with how that whole system was going, so 62% transmitted. 2/3. Or not quite 2/3, so that could be a problem. We're 4% short on that load. But I only brought like 87%, so that's probably why. Woo! Jump it. Alright, so anyway, like I said, I took back the forage wagon. I may go and get the corn header. So I may go lease or take that job and then lease that out and start going on the cornfield. Maybe it could get one close by, so I'll let you know if I end up doing that, and I'll see you guys back in the next episode. We got a little bit to pick up here. I knew she'd have problems, or he'd have problems, or they'd have problems, or it would have problems around this water. Right? Right. So, alright, I'll get back with you guys either when I'm dropping this one off, next load off, or I start doing some corn. Stay tuned. I might as well turn the engine off because I'm wasting gas. Alright, I'll see you then. Alrighty, so I decided to pick up a contract for Field 44. It's Field 44 is right here. It's one of the corn contracts, harvesting contracts. Right here. I rented or whatever, borrowed the equipment for this. So it's, does it say how many? It's 23, almost 23 acres. It says, does it say how long it typically should take? Because I thought it said that somewhere. Oh, time, right? No, they're sorted by time. Max width, height. I actually thought it said that before. Amount of time. Estimated time. Profit per minute, 254. 319 on that one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest this corn. And keep dealing with that one. It's going to get dark, so I'm not going to do any time lapse or anything on this. And we will probably be working all the way through the night. So I will probably see you guys on October 2nd at 8 a.m. So I'll see you then. All right. It's kind of still too dark out for us to do anything, but I want to show you. We probably have a problem here, and I don't really know what's up because it says we're 93% completed, which is pretty good. We have worked the field 99.9%, so basically 100% of the field worked. We delivered almost 200,000 liters of soybeans, but it's, according to this, we need to deliver 112,000 more liters. Now, the problem with that is my truck here says I only have 69,000 liters in there. There's no more in the harvester, and there obviously the field is completed because it says we did 99.9% of it. So I'm gonna drive this over to the place, Escambia, and see what we get. So I don't know. Like, I feel like 93%, right, is a lot. But I don't know where. I hope we're not supposed to have 120,000 liters. Because we don't have 120,000 liters. So, where's the road? No, it's by the gas station, right? I forget. I don't like driving in the dark either, so I just wanted to bring you guys over here because it seems like it's something weird issue, maybe. But let's see what we get. I'm going to also keep my finger on the button to, if we end up having a surplus for some reason, then I'll try to catch it. But I'm a little worried that it's not enough. So, soybeans, here we go. Let's see what happens. $40, $30, $20. See? 84% transported. So, I believe I've heard people say that there have been issues with soybeans, or maybe it was canola. I don't know, but like, where exactly am I supposed to get another 42,000 liters of soybeans? Right? I mean, like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, we harvested every single bit of the place. We put in almost 270,000 liters of soybeans off the field. If we look at field 42 up here on the calculator, see what it says. Field 42. Does it have yield? Oh, it doesn't have yield or nothing. Just how much seeds we use. So that doesn't really help. Now, if we go back here, maybe precision, but see, precision farming doesn't really tell us anything, right? And over here is where I'm doing the corn. Yield, because we don't own the fields, it's not going to give us any data, right? I'm assuming that's the situation because we're only getting data on the one field that we own there, right? So, which is weird because it doesn't even show. I wish it would show, like, oh, you've plowed this much of it. Let's see. Can we go to that screen? Yeah, see, so we completely, like, there's just only little tiny bunches here, 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 and this one row. You can't tell me that this I mean, it's literally one little soybean all the way up this way. There's no way that's 42,000 liters. That's half of the harvester. Well, he must be full over here. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to solve this. Now I can go buy 42,000 liters of soybeans to finish the contract. However, why would I do that? So now the only other thing I could do is I don't know what's the easiest thing to do. To buy 42,000 liters of soybeans, I'm going to do something real quick and let's just see. Just to solve this problem, I'm going to jump up here. Well, you know, I could use... Obviously, I can cheat and use... whatever this thing is called. I want to see how much it would cost me to buy them, though. I could just put 42,000 liters in my truck. But I think I can buy some here. How much would buying it cost? It doesn't even tell you how much it costs, but... We're doing soybeans. We need R. 42,000 liters. So that's 24,000. How much did they say I needed? Just want to make sure. 42.9. Okay, so we got a little bit of extra. So, I mean, that's $23,000, right? I'll go back down here. Yeah, this is a little bit obviously cheating, but... But these are issues that... And again, I'm like burning time. I don't like burning time either, because to solve problems, it drives me nuts to have to use my time, right? My actual gaming time, or whatever you want to call it, to solve problems. And of course, we could use easy development tools and just have it add to my truck 42,000 liters. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, right? But, I mean, that's not really the way I want to play the game, right? And who wants to play the game that way, right? So... Just watch in case it actually clears early. Alright, so, yeah, we got an extra 5,000. Contract on 40. Josiah gave a 50%. You reached the maximum discount for Josiah. So, we earned an extra $1,300. So, I mean, do you see what I'm saying? It's like, we just wasted 20 grand, $23,000, minus however much $6,000 worth of soybeans is worth, plus the $1,300. So, let's just say we wasted 20 grand. Now, of course, we're going to get paid for this contract. So we're going to get paid only 48,000. So really, we're only making 20-something thousand on this contract. Why does it say active leased? Like, what is this price? 76,000. This is how much we should have made, right? If we didn't lease, according to details. Oh, we can't get any more details because we've closed it off, but... So I just wanted you guys to know this is the sort of issue that I'm seeing. So we're gonna go try another harvesting soybeans. I'd prefer to do one close to where we are. We could do this. Oh, that's corn. So this is the only soybean one left. I started on corn on field 48. That's almost done, actually. Or, well, it's halfway done. So then we'll do that. So I'll go to field 2. Which is small. And see how that works out. Where's field 2? Somewhere in the middle. 1, 2, over here. This is where the corn is being dropped off. I hate that there's no road sort of across there. I have to go up there. Alright, so I'm going to go deal with that. I think I go up here, come down this road, or I can go down this, yeah, and then go up and over and back down. And we'll see what happens with that other soybean contract, but not really very overly excited about the fact that, did we make money? Potentially, right? Maybe we made 20 grand or something, but I mean, if you look up at our money, we're not really. Actually, I need to go over to this guy because I need to turn him off for a minute. We need to go to the settings because I think in the settings I have pay for something because money is constantly coming off. Where's that at? Refill. Yeah, here. Fuel. So instead of using the fuel that's in there, we put that on when they get to like 5 gallons left or something. That's one thing, but I've been wasting money having the guys pay for the fuel themselves. So I wasted all that money on the big giant field with over there. So I end up losing more money in this game than I end up gaining, really. It's funny. All right, I'm going to go deal with that, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. I turned in one, I guess we'll look at this contract too since we're here. I turned in one thing of corn so far. Delivered 59,000 liters because I was using the thing that we, the Flegel trailer that we leased from this girl, borrowed or whatever. So because the pickup truck was being used with the soybeans. So we still need to deliver 94,000, so we have one whole other load that's ready. But I don't even think we're going to get 94,000. It's 18,000 per harvester. And there's only... It's 18,000. Let's say that this is... Let's say I did 4. Really, it's more like 3.5 harvester loads to drop off this much. 3.5 harvester loads for 62% of the field. That means it's really 1.5 more harvester loads left. So that's only going to be 2.5 harvester loads for another 59,000. Yeah, so there'll be... That would be 118,000, so that should be good. So I think we should be good there. We'll have enough corn, but I don't know why we don't have enough soybeans. So if anybody knows the reason for that, let me know in the comment section below the video, because I would love to know why that is a problem. If it's something I did wrong that I should fix, I'd like to know that, but I think it's just a glitch in the... something with the soybeans. I don't know, but we'll get a better feel, I think, for... And it's easier to find out because on a field that's this big, right, you have the biggest potential for gain or loss, right? And then this field this size actually was a pretty huge loss. So, I don't know what happened there. And you've seen I dropped the soybeans off at this place every single time. So it's not an issue that I dropped them off somewhere wrong. This is the only place to drop them off. I'm just going to dump those in there and get paid back a little bit for that. Not going to save the soybeans. And yeah, all right, I'll show you guys next time. This is going to be a huge, long video, I think. And I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with the corn or done with the next soybeans. All right, thanks. Okay, so this corn contract, 88% completed. 99.9% of the field is completed. We've dropped off 59,000 liters. It says we have 94,000 liters to go. In my truck, I have 63,000 liters. So again, I don't understand what we're missing on these contracts. This is a corn contract from field 44. Obviously, we've completed the field work. I don't think there's anything in the hopper, right? So 0 in the hopper, corn hopper. You can see the field is, I mean, it's dark, but you can tell that it's done. I mean, whatever. If we look at the map, this map, this is the cornfield. There are no yellow dots. I mean, not even like, or whatever, orange, right? Like, not even like this one had. This field is completely finished. We dropped off 1 load of corn for 59,000 liters. And we have the second load of corn to drop off now. So there's no way this is going to be enough. Luckily, these places are still open. So that means we've got a total of 100, basically 123,000 liters that we've put in here. And I feel like that's what it said originally, but see, obviously it didn't clean out our contract. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like it said originally when we looked at it, we needed something like 100 and something thousand liters, right? Which is where we're at. So 122,000 liters. I feel like it told us originally that we only needed 100 and something thousand liters, right? $227 for that one. And that's, I don't know, 33.72 acres or hectares. This one was less. So that's a lot. Something must not be right. There must be something in the settings somewhere. Maybe I need to turn better contracts off. Maybe it's not working with this map. Going to have Will check it out, maybe. Send a bug report and see if he can see if there's any problems. But I can't figure out why there would be any problems. I mean, this is on standard. This is on unlimited contracts, but why should that affect... maybe we can turn debug mode on. I don't know. Yeah, this is not on. This is not on. This one is on. So maybe we turn this off. And see if that is giving us some problems. But even still, we can't complete this contract. So, I'm working on another soybean contract, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, whatever. We have... It says we need 30,600 liters. Yeah, I'm doing this because... Till I can figure out what's going on. Where's Phil? In my truck? Reload vehicle fill. Wheat. Oh, I don't want to all the way fill it. Oh, set. Yeah. Corn. 30,600. 30,600. 30,600. Don't. See what that says. Alright, so contract finished on field 44. So why are we missing so much corn and so much soybeans? Like, I don't understand why we're missing any. I mean, it doesn't make sense. This truck don't have any in it. This guy is full. Up here. I mean, I suppose maybe it could be something to do with the 82 studio truck. But I mean, why would that be a thing? I mean, we just loaded 30,600 and it said 30,600 and we dumped 30,600. So I don't see why it would be that truck. You know what I need to do? Maybe I need to keep track of how much I'm dumping. Maybe like it says there's 10,500 in here, but it's not registering 10,500 when I dump it. I don't know. Alright, well, we'll see what happens at the end of this contract, and I'll come back to you guys and let you know. So hold on a couple minutes. Also, I can't remember if I mentioned this, but what's up with this? Equipment leasing. If I lease this equipment, how am I going to harvest corn? This Grimmy sugar beet thingy, or this Grimmy sugar beet thingy for this contract. Both of them are corn contracts. I don't think you can harvest corn with those. Can you? Let's look. under trucks, maybe? Sugar cane, potato. Oh, is it a potato one or a sugar beet one? Or sugar beets? Beets. Oh, yeah. So it's not the beet one, it's the potato one. So the potato one, it says potatoes down here. Nothing else. So, oh, I haven't checked the sale. Oh, another class truck is on sale. We gotta buy it. A front loader, or not a front loader. What do you call this? Is this a front loader or a wheel loader? This one's a front loader. So the Torions are front loaders, not wheel loaders. Not telehandlers, but front loader. So we could get that for $3,800, $38,000. That's a good price. 40% off. I'll take it. But anyway, doesn't solve my contract problem. So I gotta take this contract next for Field 5, but I'm not harvesting it with a potato. So, you know, I gotta keep the equipment that I got from this girl. So, anyway, that's where I'm at with that. I'll be back. Field 5 we're going to. Well, actually, let me see. Her deep south. Yeah, everything is going to the same place. I think her stuff went. Yeah, it was deep south. So deep south for that one, and Escambia for all the soybeans. And then there's 2 cotton contracts to the spinnery. Again, you can't harvest cotton with this. Now that we know sugar beet picker. But you can do it with this John Deere cotton harvester and the trailer. What are you going to do with these trailers? These trailers can't harvest cotton or whatever, transport cotton. So what is that going to do? That can't even do anything. Like, I don't even understand. And why does she have so much equipment for a job that's 13, 14 acres? This guy has a 16 acre and he only has these 3 pieces, right? Something is seriously not going on right with the contracts. So I'm going to finish these contracts up here that we have until tomorrow morning. Then I might go in. I might go back and take out better contracts. Although I don't see why this would be a problem. I've never had a problem with this mod before. But I'll take out better contracts, see if that makes a difference. If that doesn't make a difference, I'll take out all the mods that I need to take out except for whatever I'm using on the map now. Like I'm using those silos or whatever. So I'll take those, everything but those things out, and we'll see how that goes. And if we're still having problems, I think I might actually start over. Start the map anew. And add a mod one at a time as I need it. So we'll see. Again, remember we had problems with the contracts in September, so that may be another problem, but alright. So we'll figure it out in a second. So I wanted to make another little comment here that I noticed. So see how much brighter it is right now? As soon as it ticks over midnight, it's considerably brighter. Because remember, we were playing at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., whatever, and it's pitch black. Even if I turn off all the lights. Like, look how much it's just naturally brighter at midnight. Isn't that weird? So, just wanted to make that comment. I think that's kind of weird. Alright, I'm still finishing up the contract. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to pretty much wrap this video up because this has been like 2 days for me. I mean, 2 different days of dealing with these 5 contracts. The big fields take a long time. Have to get bigger equipment to do those bigger fields, I guess. So this is the final contract that we're working on. We did finish off the other 4. This says 99% again, this is the last corn contract that had the wrong equipment, right, for lease. 99%, 480,000 liters delivered, still requires 145,000 liters. And I don't have 145,000 left. I have 22,000. So, I don't know. 78%. And there is no more. I mean, I even used 2 harvesters this time. And there's no more. I used a soybean harvester as a corn harvester. Yeah, and so obviously there's no more in the field. There's nothing in our truck. Nothing in the trailer. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's weird. So I am just going to go get however much more I need. 122,700. Actually, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I am just going to, I'm just gonna go fill this up with this. Might as well, because none of this is actually working out anyway. So corn 122.5. Oh, that won't even fit in there. Right, so that's a whole nother truckload. A whole nother truckload, and it's still not enough to finish the contract. So I'm not really excited about all this, needless to say. So we may start a new playthrough. See if there's a mod issue. You know, whatever. Maybe I'll work this week on another save game with no mods and see if there's contract issues. See if it's better contracts, which I don't know why it would be. If it's a setting, like maybe it's hard. The economic difficulty affects buying and selling prices. Also, the revenue of contracts based on this factor. So it doesn't say nothing about yield, right? I've never seen that be a problem before. So it shouldn't be that. I don't see anything else here. I did notice that after the harvesters were empty, the workers continued on by getting gas anyway, even though this was off. So they don't use the fuel or charge for fuel right away, but when the thing runs out of fuel, so they can keep going, apparently it does charge fuel. So I didn't know that. So I actually learned that today. Production revamp has nothing to do with farming. It's all production stuff. So that definitely shouldn't be a problem. And then that shouldn't be a problem. Units, camera, input, sound. So nothing there. Auto restart. Nothing in here. So, excuse me. It's 2 long days of farming, let me tell you. Oof. Did we finish? Did we dump this? Yeah. And how much do we still need? I'm just gonna finish this off. So, oh, I guess it said that was enough, so I wasn't really paying attention. But it said 122,000 liters, but we don't have any extra. We got the minus the lease cost there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Minus the lease cost here for the soybean stuff. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. I have literally no reason for whatever, but we're going to go ahead and collect all these contracts. And we have 2 cultivating contracts, 2 cotton contracts, and then a whole crap ton of plowing that we're not doing. So, and I don't think it'll give us... Oh, it is going to give us some more contracts. But they're all cultivating. So it's like either plowing or cultivating we got to do. And I'm not super excited about doing either of those things. And then these are 2 relatively small fields of cotton. So, details off. 14 acres and 16 acres, so could potentially do that, but again, wrong equipment there. Cultivating, I don't think I want to do that. This is the field we just did. Took, I don't know how many hours to harvest it, so if this, how big is that thing? Cultivators. How big is 15 meters? 15 times 3, 16 times 3 is 48 feet. 48 foot wide cultivator, I don't think is big enough for me. We have to look. Only way I would do it is if it was bigger. I think we need to buy this. So I'll probably buy that. I gotta return this lease. Because I leased this header for the other combine. So return that. Alright, so we only have the 1 tractor. So I think we should buy another tractor. We should buy that. And like a bigger tractor. So let's buy this. Front loader. Should we? Since it's a good deal. I don't care about wheel setup or anything, so just a little 68 horsepower front loader. We don't need it because we have our tractor that has front loading capabilities, but it's whatever, half price. So we're going to buy it for our contractor yard. And then we would eventually be doing pumps and hoses, but not right now. And then can we get a good sized tractor? 400 horsepower or something? What about the Axion 960? 445 horsepower. I think that's a good sized tractor. We would need this. We would need this. And then I want this. Wide tires with weights. We're looking at $372 out of our $391,000. So we could get that. Ooh, that's expensive. $312, $327, $342, $354. I don't know. I think we just sacrificed the whole thing. I feel like I actually lost money doing these contracts, so I think we treat ourselves to a tractor. All right, so our garage now consists of The 660. The 960. You see, we just spent $372,000 and it's now worth only $297. What's up with that? We got this front loader that's actually worth only $23,000, even though we bought it on sale for half price. That seems like a ripoff. We have our one pickup truck with the tipper and the water tank, right? So that's good. We have a plow, so we can plow, we can seed, we can spray, and we can lime. No liming contracts. I deleted that out of the system because that was also broken. So I'm wondering if it's actually this map that's having some issues with the contracts. So this was a mod, though. It was a lime, add lime contracts mod. I put that in, but then I deleted it out because it was broke. So I recorded like a 4-hour video. I had to start all over because the liming contracts were broke. So now I think maybe all the contracts are broke. I'm not really sure. So yeah, that's where we are. I'm glad some of you are enjoying the series. That's pretty great. It'd be great to hear some of you in the comments. If any of you are playing this map and you're seeing similar problems, let me know. Or also let me know if you think it's maybe my own issues. Because then I can try to work that out too. Yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do next. I'm going to mess around with the contract system and see if I can figure out what to do. I'm really not looking forward to doing cultivating or plowing as contracts. There are so many plowing contracts, though. But we've done so many. So maybe we'll do a bunch of the littler ones. It just seems like plowing takes so long. So if I end up doing them, I'll probably end up doing them off camera, maybe. I don't really know, but like this, with 2 plows, takes 3 in-game hours, or 3 real-life hours, like 9 in-game hours. 3 hours to plow 1 field in real life is a little bit too much. And there doesn't exist any, I don't know. Let's check. Let's save the game. For where we are. We'll quit the game. But I don't think there are any. I'm pretty sure yes, I click quit. I don't think there's any plows specifically that are bigger. This one working with is only 4 meters or 5 meters. The one we're working with now is 9 meters, so this one's 8.6 meters. What about this one? Looks big. Oh, here we go. The Lizard SM72 and 82 are plows intended for large crops. Due to the size of the implement, your farm's work will be done quicker. So we can get a 26 meter plow. So that might make it, that would help. That's 3 times bigger than our other one. And then we need a 370 horsepower tractor. Good thing we just bought a 400 horsepower tractor. We don't really have $87,000, but we could probably lease it. Let me just actually install it, and we'll see how it works. What else we got? 6 meters. 6 meters. Can I plow with this thing? 6 meters, yeah. So like 6 to 9 meters seems pretty normal. Here's the John Deere plow. 8 meters. See, it's only 8 meters. So there was nothing bigger than the 9-meter plow that we have. And it takes way too many hours to plow a field. I suppose that is intentional. Like, you would just have to run... I guess you have to run 3 tractors or 4 tractors on the field. Which makes sense, but for single player, that's a little bit more complicated. Because then I can't do it myself. It's not a multiplayer. We're not doing this on multiplayer. And I would need to set up course play probably to get them to do it right. So, anyway, those are the issues that I'm having. Again, I'm glad you guys, whoever, the people that are actually watching the series, I appreciate you actually stepping in and seeing what's going on. I got, like, a few likes, 1, 2, 3 likes, something like that, on a couple of the videos, so that's helpful. I appreciate that. It helps keep me a little bit more motivated. I am enjoying playing the map. I think the map is great. Everything about the map I like, except for these little bit of issues that I seem to be having. So, I don't really know if there's a place for me to do a bug report. I'm just going to go to the Nexus site and post a comment, I think, and then see if he responds to those comments on there. But yeah, I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to do a little bit of testing on my own on another save game, I guess, and see what I come across and see if it's just a mod issue. And if not, we'll see what we can do. All right, guys, I appreciate everything. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. That would be helpful. Hit the bell icon to get notifications. I do live streams. I do video content. Mostly a lot of Let's Plays. So if there's something you guys want to see, post it in the comment section. I will make a video about it. As it relates to Farming Simulator 22, or any of the Farming Simulator games, or any other simulator game, let me know. Alright, see you guys. Take care. Have fun. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.